Hey there, Jennifer DeClaire. Are you looking at a life situation or life change where you may have to make a major move, even though you're supposed to be studying for the bar exam? This happens sometimes to a lot of people. And chances are, if you're watching this, you may either not be there at all or it's coming upon you. Usually, if you're well underway with this sort of a situation, you probably don't have the time or freedom to watch this YouTube video. So here's how you guard against the future possibility of major life shifts occurring while you're supposed to be studying for the bar. Major life shifts will oftentimes hurt your chances because a lot of your energy emotionally and physically is being diverted to this life change. What are these life changes that you want to avoid before the bar? You've heard them before: getting married or divorced or suddenly separating, taking on greater responsibilities with childcare. If you are laying off some of your responsibilities, that's great. Moving, and starting or ending a relationship, changing jobs. Uh, if you stop working before the bar in order to support your bar study and you have planned for it, then that's one thing. But suddenly switching jobs or other things that will take some of your energy may be just not conducive to success. When I was studying for the bar for the final time, my ex-husband always seemed to have a bag of tricks that he whipped out right before I would attempt to take him past the bar. And that time was no different. And so his latest move caused me to feel a real financial insecurity. And at first, I said, okay, well, I'll deal with it in my way. I'm resourceful. I'm good. But as time went on, and now we're looking at 2 months before the bar exam, I really started to feel stretched and scared. And I came up with the idea that I need to move to a home that has a lower cost of living so that I can be okay. I had all these catastrophizing thoughts about the worst case scenario. Thankfully, I was really close with a friend who had been kind of watching my journey, and he basically stepped up and said, absolutely not, absolutely not. I will come out of my pocket and cover your costs myself rather than let you change home, move in the middle of bar exam study. This is not conducive to your success. This is not going to help you in your future. It is taking away from your concentration on your goals. And I'm not going to let you do it. I won't stand for it. And I'm like, but he was right. And I stayed and I figured out some way of making it through those 2 months. And looking back, I realized it was going to work out one way or another. But my mind was playing tricks on me. It caused me to believe I needed to make this huge current shift, and I couldn't see any other resolution to the problem. And now I realize that it's because fear that I had around the bar exam was being projected onto my living situation. Because really and truly looking back, the way that it worked out, I could have thought about that first instead of packing up and moving first. Understood? So it's not so much the circumstances that were around it. It was that the emotions that were all about the bar exam and quite frankly, me wanting to run away, I projected it onto my living situation and I was going to actually run away from my living situation. And so without that noise of packing up and moving, I had to really sit down and attend to what's the real issue here. And it's in that quiet space that you're not allowing yourself to be distracted by major life changes, that you are able to really just feel the pain, the fear, and hear the voices that will reveal to you what this is really about. So if you're looking at taking a major life change right now, I want you to stop and reconsider. I want you to stop and really deeply think. If I didn't do this thing that's going to, you know, upheave your life right now, then what would happen? How would it work out? Okay. And then give yourself space to understand, is is this thing that I want to do, this sudden change that I want to make, is it really a distraction from what the real issue is? And if you're having difficulty with that line of questioning, because sometimes introspection can be challenging, if we were really good at it, then we probably would easily surmount and pass through the challenges that we face. So if something like that is a challenging line of thought for you, I encourage you to find a mentor, someone who can really hold your feet to the fire and ask you the tough questions if you can't ask them to yourself. And if you have a feeling that, I might be wiggling by and, there's no one around me who knows the tough questions to ask or who loves me enough to really hold me to coming up with the honest answers, then do use the link below to look about booking a quick call with me so that I can help you move through that thought process and uncover what's really happening with you there. And if there's an opportunity where I can offer you support, then I will. And if not, then definitely take the discoveries that you get from our quick conversation and move forward to pass the bar.